take this loneliness. Made mistakes and I regret them.
All right, man. So you guys just finished your tour. I want to hear all about it. Everything.
Well, it all started in Pittsburgh, actually.
Yeah.
And we've been to Pittsburgh a ton of times. We were playing this time at Mr. Smalls. And the tour started there. We did 4 dates: Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Chicago, and one more, St. Paul. Two nights in Des Moines. Oh, yeah, we did a few shows. Anyway, we did that part of the run. Then we went to Italy.
That's cool.
Yeah, totally.
Was that your first time out there? Yeah.
Des Moines, Italy.
Yeah.
No, recently we had gone out a lot. Since November, we've gone like 6 times to Italy. Yeah. So it's been it's like random, but it became a really big market. And so, of course, being musical opportunists, I'm totally down to go to Italy.
We went to this place called Ischia, which is an island off the coast of Naples. It's right by Capri. And we were there for a week, and we did one show on one night. So the rest of the time we were waking up, going and swimming in the sea, just kind of hanging out, seeing the sights, drinking the wine.
That doesn't sound horrible.
And then we came back.
Yeah. Well, what are some of the, you told me those are, I feel like, some of the ups about the tour. What were some of the downs, though? Like
driving long distances,
Yeah.
because there's nothing, no drives like 12 hours or anything, but, a 6-hour drive is like a few times in a row.
Yeah.
It's still kind of like,
And you guys, you did a little bit of vlogging for your tour, I saw on YouTube, but you guys had a moment where there was a second blip of you two and some girl sitting in a heart-shaped jacuzzi, and I saw it. I was like, wait a minute, what was that? And you go back and
Yep.
What was that?
That was probably
the
most interesting interview that I think we've ever done. But that was in St. Cloud, and one of the stations up there gives us a lot of love and has been playing us a lot. So they were.
So we gave them a lot.
Yeah, literally.
Exactly. But they told us that they wanted to shoot it in a hot tub, but then we couldn't find a hot tub, or they couldn't find a hot tub to shoot it in. And it just so happened that the rooms that we were staying in had these like.
This is like a trucker hotel. Keep in mind.
Yeah, so they had these jacuzzis, and so they came over and we shot this insane interview in a jacuzzi with Abby. And
what was the questions? What were we doing? Truth or dare? What was
no, it was would you rather? I think
something like that.
Yeah.
Something.
Now, obviously, you've been touring and traveling, and you always, sing the same songs over and over. How do you keep the energy up when you've sang the same song 80,000 times?
I'll tell you the hardest moment sometimes. When you're in the show, that's different.
Yeah.
The hardest moment, I think, is that, like, 15 minutes before stage where you're like, man, I'm actually really tired from whatever happened throughout the day. And you're thinking, of course I can't go out there and put on a lackluster show. So I got to hype it up. And then eventually, you would hope with music that you make, it would, move you emotionally. And it always does.
Each side feeds off the energy. So if we're coming out giving a lackluster show, then we're going to get a lackluster audience, and
it's going to feel like crap.
Yeah, it's and it works vice versa. If we come out and give a lot of energy, and we see that they're giving a lot of energy, it just amps us up.
And is that high like anything else you've ever felt when you guys have just crushed a show? Your energy's there plus their energy.
It's got a multitude of things that's happening at the same time. Like you're getting off stage going, I did a good job, but like you may be thinking about that and like I could have done that better. Then you're also thinking, well, that was a great show. And then you're also thinking, well, then there was that one moment. There's a million thoughts that happen, you know, and each one is different. And then sometimes you get off and you go, that was fantastic. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah. With a lot of bands being out there, what makes you guys different than all the rest?
What makes us different, what sets us apart is the band is just us two. It's a duo, but we also do everything. So write, produce, all the merch is designed by us.
Come up with the pictures, the album covers,
Yeah.
the design, everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we've been friends for a long time, and I think the friendship kind of plays into it. We've known each other for over 10 years and been best friends for a long time, so I think that's also.
It's not very often that you have someone that you've gone through like some serious nail biting situations with, like nerves wise, and then also situations that were like top of the world, you know, kind of stuff too. So that dynamic, I think, shines through on stage, but then also the experience and different things that we can pull from when we're writing music, I think that also comes out.
If you could go back in time 10 years and give yourself a piece of advice, what would it be?
I would say focus more on logic and production of music, because even though I do that now, it's all off the cuff. And I wish I did have more of a knowledge of the root of everything. But maybe that, like I would have told myself, focus a little more on like the intricacies of it, and then maybe put more videos on YouTube.
But yeah, I would probably just tell myself to come out of my shell a little bit and not sweat all of the details. You can't control everything, and I think I was a little bit of a control freak. I think I still am, but it's calmed down a lot. So maybe just tell myself to just kind of relax and go with the flow and open up and
Don't
learn.
let me